Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of Ecotalks. I'm Mohammad Azam Khan, echowala, and this is the space where we talk about real topics that can truly change your life, from technology to mindset and personal growth. Today's topic hits close to home for all of us because let's be honest, we are all a little too connected. The topic is how to find balance in a digital world. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, screens or everywhere, work, study, entertainment, even relaxation. Technology has made life easier and faster, but it's also made it noisier, more distracting, and sometimes overwhelming. So, how do we stay connected without losing connection to ourselves and the real world? To help us explore this important question, we have ChatGPT as our guest, ready to share powerful insights and practical strategies to help us create a healthier digital life balance. So let's dive right in. Hello, ChatGPT. Welcome back to Eco Talks. It's always great having you here.
Hey there. It's awesome to be back on ecotalks. I'm excited to chat with you again. What's on the agenda today?
Okay, this topic feels so relevant because whether it's social media, emails, or endless scrolling, it seems like we are all searching for balance. So, by understanding how digital overload really affects our minds and our daily lives.
Absolutely. It's such a pertinent topic. The digital age has brought so many benefits, but definitely has its challenges like that constant influx of information. So, yeah, exploring how it impacts our mental health and productivity is definitely worthwhile.
Okay, ChatGPT, how would you describe digital balance in simple words?
I would
Mm.
say digital balance is basically finding a healthy equilibrium between your online and offline life. It's about using technology in a way that enhances your well being rather than overwhelms it. So it's all about being mindful and intentional with your screen time.
Why do you think it's become so hard for people to disconnect even when they want to stay connected
Yeah,
with that?
absolutely. It's a tough one because we're so conditioned to stay connected. There's that constant stream of notifications, the fear of missing out, and also the way our brains get used to that instant gratification. So it definitely takes a bit of effort and mindfulness to disconnect.
Okay, can you share one early sign that someone might be spending too much time online?
Yeah, one common early sign is feeling mentally fatigued or having difficulty focusing. So if you notice that your attention span is shrinking or you just feel a bit overwhelmed after being online for a while, that can be a good indicator.
Hmm. So, how does excessive screen time impact our mental health, focus, and sleep?
Yeah, excessive screen time can definitely have some noticeable effects. Mentally, can lead to increased stress and anxiety, and it can also make it harder to concentrate. And then, of course, the blue light from screens can mess with our sleep cycles, making it tougher to fall asleep and get quality rest.
Hmm. So, uh, what's the difference between being digitally active and being digitally dependent?
That's a great question. Being digitally active means you're using technology intentionally and in a balanced way, kind of like the tool that enhances your life. Whereas being digitally dependent is more about relying on it excessively, sometimes even to the point where it affects your well being. So it's all about that healthy balance and not letting it take over.
Okay, so how can someone start creating healthy boundaries with technology, especially with phones and social media?
Starting with small steps can make a big difference. For instance, you could set specific time to unplug, like having a no phone hour before bed, or even just limiting social media to certain parts of the day. You can also turn off non essential notifications and create tech free zones in your home. Little boundaries like that can help a lot.
Okay, so what are some practical steps to reduce digital distractions while working or studying?
One effective approach is to use techniques like the Pomodoro method, where you work for a set period and then take a short break. Also, you can put your phone on silent or even another room, and maybe use apps that block distracting websites. And it's always helpful to have a clean and organized workspace to minimize those distractions.
Okay, so how can digital detoxes or screen-free hours help improve emotional well-being?
Yeah, taking some time away from screens can really help reset your mind and reduce stress. It gives you a chance to be present in the moment, connect with people face to face, and engage in activities that might be more fulfilling. Over time, can really boost your mood, improve your relationships, even help you sleep better.
Okay, ChatGPT, can you tell me and my audience that what role does mindfulness play in managing our digital habits?
Absolutely. Mindfulness is such a powerful tool. It helps us become more aware of how we use our devices and how they make us feel. By practicing mindfulness, we can notice when we're slipping into mindless scrolling and gently steer ourselves back to healthier habits. It really supports a more intentional and balanced digital life.
Okay, can you tell us for families that how can families, especially parents and kids, create a balanced tech environment at home?
Absolutely. It starts with setting some family guidelines, like having tech-free times or zones, such as at the dinner table or right before bed. It's also helpful to lead by example and have open conversations about healthy screen habits. And of course, encouraging non-digital activities like outdoor play or family game nights can make a big difference.
Hmm. Okay, can you tell us that are there any tools or apps that actually help in managing screen time or promoting focus?
Oh, absolutely. There are quite a few great ones out there. For instance, apps like Forest help you stay focused by growing a virtual tree while you stay off your phone. There are also screen time trackers like Moment or Screen Time that help you monitor and limit usage. And then you have website blockers like Freedom that can help you stay on task. Lots of tools to choose from.
Okay, can you name some tools or apps that can actually help us, me and my audience?
Of course, some popular ones include Forest, which I've mentioned, and there's also Freedom, which blocks distracting websites. Another good one is Stay Focused, and then there's also a handy app called Moment that tracks your screen time. So those are some great options to get started with.
Okay, how can we use technology intentionally instead of uh, letting it control our time and attention?
I love that approach. It really comes down to being mindful and setting clear intention. So, for example, you can schedule specific times for checking emails or social media rather than just checking them on impulse. You can also use technology to support your goals, like using apps that help you learn something new or stay organized, and just making sure that you use it as a tool rather than letting it take over.
Okay, can you tell us that how can finding digital balance help us reconnect with real life joy, creativity, and relationships?
Absolutely. When we find that digital balance, it frees up time and mental space to really enjoy those genuine real life experiences. We get to be more present with the people around us, tap into our creativity without constant interruptions, and really appreciate the little joys of life. It ultimately leads to stronger relationships and a more fulfilling sense of well being.
Okay, okay,
I really
tell me that what's one daily habit that can help someone stay more mindful about their screen time?
One simple daily habit is to do a quick check in with yourself, maybe at the starters of the day and just take a moment to reflect on how much time you spent on your devices and how it made you feel. Just takes a minute, but can really help you stay aware and intentional about your screen time.
Okay, what advice would you give to someone who feels addicted to their phone or social media?
I would say start small and be kind to yourself. Try setting little boundaries like having full free times or zones, and maybe replace some of that screen time with activities that bring you joy. And don't hesitate to reach out for support if you need it, because sometimes having a buddy or a community can really make a big difference.
Okay, finally, can you tell us that what should be the personal reminder or philosophy for living in balance with technology?
I think a great personal reminder is to always remember that technology is a tool meant to serve you, not the other way around. So keeping that mindset of being intentional and present, and just reminding yourself that life offline is just as rich and important as life online. It's all about balance.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT, for sharing such valuable and practical insights on how to stay balanced in our digital world. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad you found it helpful, and it's always a pleasure to chat about these topics. If you ever need more tips or just want to chat, I'm here for you.
Okay, a big thank you to all of you, to our EcoTalks community for tuning in and taking a step forward, digital mindfulness today. Remember, technology is a tool, not a master. It's not about quitting screens, it's about using them with purpose, awareness, and balance. Start small, take screen breaks, set boundaries, and make space for real conversations and real moments. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends and family, especially the ones who are always online. And tell me in the comments what topic should we explore next on EcoTalks. Until next time, stay mindful, stay balanced, and stay truly connected to yourself and to life. Take care and Allah Hafiz.